If you received a large, incorrect amount of comp from the compound protocol error, please return it to the compound time lock. Keep 10% as a white hat. Otherwise, it's being reported as income to the IRS, and most of you are doxxed. Ouch. Bobby Leshner came out swinging a few days back after a nasty bug was introduced via an update to the compound smart contracts. Banteg called it the best kept secret in DeFi, except it ain't a secret anymore. It is out in the open and millions of dollars worth of tokens have been redirected, to the extent that this might well have been the largest loss of funds due to smart contract vulnerability ever. But what happened and what's getting in the way of fixing it? You can find out right after this message from our brand new sponsor. The Gravity DEX protocol is a secure cross-chain decentralized exchange that positions Cosmos as a leader in the DeFi space. Secure by over $10 billion worth of digital assets, the Gravity DEX protocol is integrated with the cutting-edge Emiris interface to enable seamless token transfers, swaps, and liquidity pools cross-chain, with yield farming and bridges to other ecosystems, including Bitcoin and, of course, Ethereum coming soon. To access the Gravity DEX and a whole new world of cross-chain DeFi, be sure to visit emiris.com to get started. So it starts here with this tweet from Compound. Unusual activity has been reported regarding the distribution of comp following the execution of proposal 062. As stated in the proposal, this proposal completes RFP 15, dynamic comp reward distribution, as well as fixes a few bugs. Oh, the irony. On the face of it, this isn't a radical upgrade proposal, changing the controller logic to have two different comp distribution rates for each and every market: borrow side, comp borrow speeds rate, and supply side, comp supply speeds rate, blah, 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 blah. The proposal itself was peer-reviewed by known developers in the ecosystem, and it was approved unanimously by the DAO, with Polychain Capital swinging the biggest stick at over 300,000 votes. And boy, I bet they wish they could go back in time and take another look now. The bug didn't affect user funds deposited in smart contracts, but the comptroller contract, which is responsible for distributing liquidity mining rewards over time. Now, the contract erroneously distributed around $80 million worth, or 280,000 comp. In an interview with CoinDesk, Leshner called it a moral dilemma because, despite Big Bob's big words, there's actually very little he or anyone can do except rely on the goodwill of the recipients, because this was not a hack. It was essentially a bank error, and you know what you do if the bank gives you money in error. Yeah, nothing. But that was then. Now, due to Compound's 7-day governance period, any changes or fixes cannot be passed quickly, so the vulnerability was exposed and, well, vulnerable. And again, the irony of a problem being compounded by Compound. And you know how crypto do. Compound got done up like a kipper. An exploiter called Compound's drip function, and they transferred $68 million, or 202,472 comp, from Compound's reservoir to its controller. And following Banteg's tweet, 4 further transactions pulled out $21.4 million. Anyone can add more comp to the controller pool by calling drip, a public function, but nobody had done so in weeks. Now, the team knew the vulnerability was there, but had hoped to get it fixed before anyone spotted it. Whoops. So there is hope. Some good souls have returned the comp, but it's very, very unlikely that all of it will be returned, even with such enticing incentives as an IRL appearance by Robert Leshner himself and a pixel art NFT. You'd have to imagine that some will just go ahead and keep the cash. But at least IRL is better than IRS. A community that prides itself on valuing anonymity and privacy is often very, very quick to use doxing to brute force the outcome it wants. You'd also hope that Polychain Capital takes a good look at its voting and governance procedures. But hey, this is how we learn, right? That's it for your quick take for today. Lots to look forward to this week, as we will have a new live NFT show this Thursday, as well as parts 2 and 3 of our pack mega film coming Tuesday and Friday. So don't forget to get subscribed if you're not already. And if this tickled your banana, then drop us a like as well. And as always, you can catch up with all the top DeFi news at defiant.io, or go deeper by subscribing to the newsletter. Have a great week. I will see you on the next one. Peace.